When I drew the flowers on the rooftop of the repeat some of those lines, Rue found a squirrel. When I saw a flower while I was in Nashville that I kind of got obsessed with, and I love hibiscus flowers, and I didn't even think about them growing in Nashville. So when the opportunity came to draw something on the rooftop, I ended up doing a mural of hibiscus flowers, and it's something I really love to do when I can, especially when I draw flowers. So I'm going to walk you guys through a quick tutorial on how to draw a fun hibiscus flower. It's super easy, super fun, and I hope this inspires you to pick up a pen and some paint. So here we go. So I pre-painted this canvas already, but the first thing I like to do is do an initial sketch. So you can use a pencil, but I like using a white pen especially because then that way when I go back over with the paint, it saves time, it doesn't smear. And this is a Posca paint pen. This is something that I draw a lot with. Just gonna go into the middle of the canvas. And again, all of these should be different. It doesn't have to be perfect because flowers aren't perfect. I start with this little like half moon, super simple, and that's kind of like the very core of the flower. So, and then from there you've got the seeds, that inner part, the part that's usually yellow. That's kind of our base, and that's what's gonna be painted yellow later. Don't feel like these have to be perfect, and they all should be different because flowers, the petals are all different. So for this, I'm gonna start here, start narrow and kind of go out, and then just kind of keep building that. Yeah, I think that looks good. And from here, we have the initial sketch. I'm going to grab some pink paint. If you want, you can just paint this all and don't even save like these inner lines. I do occasionally because it does save a little bit of time because that initial sketch is what I love the most. So I would just go through. You can keep changing, you know, depending like how specific you want to be with your line work, and if you maybe don't want to outline it, then that's always an option. But for me, I'm not going to be super hard on myself for my line work because I know that I am going to be going back over the edges. So, step one, there she is. Yeah. So now we're going to add that second color. I'm using this nice yellow again. Any yellow will work, or any color will work, you know, it's your painting. Just gonna take this, and like I said before, I'm gonna kind of go over some of it as well, so it's not gonna be exact. With this, I'm just gonna press it and then make it a little bit more of a round tip. Okay, so for right now, we're just gonna let that dry. I have this, again, another paint pen that I like to use, and I'm just gonna first start doing the outline of everything, and then I'll go back through and we'll just play with the design. And that can be really personal depending on what you guys want to do. So, okay, and then, so once I have kind of the outlines, again, you can tell I kind of was playing with some of the different thicknesses of the lines as they kind of go in to give that sense of depth, also to cover up a mistake if you have one. But after that, I'm just gonna go through, and again, this is just that half moon, super simple. Just gonna go out. This isn't so much design, but more like, again, another part of the flower. So I might just add 3. So I'm gonna do mine there. So it's kind of going in the background, right? I'm gonna go through and add some design to it. And again, this can be as much as you want or as little as you want. And this is something that is just kind of fun and simple, but I think looks really nice. So I'm gonna just go through. And so for this, I just stayed with the right side of the petal, and I'll just keep doing that for all the flowers. Here's a simple and fun flower that I hope is approachable and something that you can just draw for somebody or draw for yourself. I actually might just add, again, a little more texture. Yeah, I hope you get some inspiration from this. I will link in the caption of the video that this is the Posca paint pen, so if you guys are interested in getting some, there's a lot of different fun colors. Hope you enjoy.